Hey there, guys, little here today. I'm still crazy. I'm still looking for myself. It's true though. Anyway, uh, we watched Stay Gold Story. We watched the sequel. We watched Dream Journey. Now we're gonna watch a trilogy, the third installment of this series by Maybe. This time it's gonna be Nakayama Festa, and this has an emotional title. I like the title so much. It's already touching my heart for some weird reason. I know that's cheesy to say, but it's the title is "Can You See Me Now, Mom?" And I'm not gonna do the funnies. I'm just gonna just let's just watch.
Everything began at this moment.
Oh, it's the arc. It's El Conde Pasa versus Manju, huh? Yeah, that was so close.
2 years
I need to
before,
watch
when
this.
Ninomiya first received this timid call, he could never have imagined what's happening in front of him. That horse, El Condor Pasa, would go on to represent Japan at the peak of European racing, entering as a favorite against the best of Europe, and finishing a good second in the arc. It was at that moment, a dream was etched into the very soul of Japanese racing. And it was also at this moment, Ninomiya felt a quiet premonition that one day, he will return to this land.
Oh,
Once during a visit to America, Ninomiya fell ill and was confined to his hotel room. At the time, the horse owner Izumi Shinichi heard about this. Despite two men had never met, Izumi asked his daughter Nobuko to send care to this fellow Japanese.
oh,
The next
that's
day,
nice.
as Izumi prepared to go back to Japan, Ninomiya came down to the lobby to see him off and thank for everything he did. That simple exchange marked the beginning of a bond. For
Oh,
Izumi family, this was just a small, unremarkable kindness.
yeah, that's like a simple gesture to help like a fellow countryman like overseas, right?
But it was this small, tiny kindness. Ninomiya would return the gratitude
Oh,
in
that is a
an
good visual.
unthinkable way. Izumi Shinichi, a seasoned owner, in fact, almost 50 long years, he still had not
Wow.
had a G1 horse. Later in an auction, Ninomiya
You hear that, guys? And I know y'all, most of y'all, if not all y'all, know this, right? Because I learned so much from you guys in the comments, but I hope a lot of the Uma Musume player base, the global player base, watches this for not just for that simple, just watch the entire thing, but that line. This guy has been an owner for 5 decades, and he's yet at this point he's yet to have a G1 winner, right? I guess I'm lucky to have the hindsight of understanding early on that this sport is not easy. Because I've said this before, a lot of the player base gets desensitized to the fact that winning G1s because that's what we do in the game, right? We win multiple G1s. Uh, that's not how it works in real life, right? It just isn't like, and you know, like I would assume the players that go down the rabbit hole, like what I did, that gets hooked, like what I have, uh, would probably understand this, but there's still a lot that don't. When you see comments, and it's not even trolling because these people are dumb, right? Saying that only one G1, only one two G1s. What? That's so weak. Like no, this is an affluent man, has been in the sport for over 50 years, and he's yet to win or have a horse win a grade one race, right? I hope people, when they watch this, or the people that have watched this, I hope that sticks to their mind and understand what Maybe is saying here.
50 long years. He still had not had a G1 horse. Later in an auction, Ninomiya picked up a colt for him. This colt's pedigree is fascinating. His female line has
Mahjong.
produced notable G1 horses in both Japan and America, and if you look deeper into it, you will see one name repeatedly: Rebo, who was the
Rebot.
greatest horse of the 20th century. If you ask Americans, many will say Secretariat. But if
Yeah.
you go to Europe, you're going to hear this name a lot.
Oh.
How great was Rebo?
Oh, because that's kind of understandable. Because like in dirt, yeah, I think nobody comes close. But like in turf, you don't really know, right? If you're just for the most part like in America.
16 stars, 16 wins,
Damn.
2 times arc winner.
Wow.
Still holds the largest.
Bro, what? 2 times arc winner, and his winning margin is still it's still holding up to this day. What? What?
Largest winning margin in the arc. After retirement, Rebo was sent to the US for stud. At the international level, he became one of the most influential.
Wait, why? What?
Sires. Because his value was too high, no insurance company would underwrite the risk to transport him back to Europe.
Oh, so he just stayed in the US for good.
So Rebo stayed in the US entirely. That said, many believe if he was in Europe,
it's okay. Why, chat guys? Why were the owners send? Well, I can't even English right now. Why would you send such a monster of a horse overseas? Was he bought out by an American owner? I think that's the only way, right? Because like, if he's this good, 16 out of 16, bro, that's a lot of money to be made after he retires, right?
His impact would be even greater, since much of his progeny were better suited to European racing conditions, not all adapted ideally to American training system.
That is curious for me.
The name you will find from this code.
And another thing, like what I come to love in watching Maybe's videos is like, whenever he can, he does break down the pedigree, and I love that because I'm into that. And now I know about this horse, and I'm gonna look into him, because I want to learn.
Question: why did Ninomiya choose a stay gold child? There are several rumors. Some say it was because of the cheap Sunday Silence bloodline. Others such
hold up. How? Wait.
Several rumors. Some say it was because of the cheap Sunday.
I don't think Sunday Silence and bloodline. Okay. I wonder. Is it because is Sunday Silence's like bloodline still seen as cheap at this point? I don't know, man. Like, this is post golden generation, right? Or is it because it's stay gold and like he's the cheapest one?
Sunday Silence bloodline.
Because he never won.
It was because Stay Gold's progeny were known for having long careers. Even if they did not become elite, they still earned back their purchase. But among the rumors, one reason was constant. He was cheap. The hammer fell at 10 million yen.
No. That is very cheap. What the fuck? I mean, I don't know for that time, 90s, right? Like, no, 2000s? That is 10 million yen is so cheap. Like, I've been seeing like the JRHA sales. Like, I did see one time, like, it's like 9 million. And there's so many, it's like over 30 million yen. And then the high profile like yearlings are like over 100.
It was a low
That is
price,
so cheap.
Although I've shown the respectful side of his pedigree.
Dude, how much did he make? 300, almost 350 million yen. Yeah, he more than made his money back. Yeah, that's good. Although 346 million isn't really that high, to be honest, right? If you see the most successful ones, but still pretty good with how much. I did not know he was bought for cheap. Holy.
In truth, this was not a fashionable pedigree to Japanese mainstream. Steigo was also a cheap stallion.
This makes sense.
At the time. How cheap was this price? To put it in perspective, a G3 victory would cover 3 times the purchase. 10 million means nobody gave this horse any sort of chance. Owner Izumi Shinichi also did not care too much for him. Instead, he gifted the horse to his daughter Nobuko. The colt was then given his name, Nakayama Festa, a meaning for celebration to come. But the trainer definitely did not feel that celebration. Nakayama
Oh.
clearly inherited his father's
Oh
golden
no.
spirit, incooperative, resist training, unwilling to run. But Nakayama's 2-year-old
Meaning he's an asshole.
season was actually pretty smooth, winning an
Oh.
upset in his first stage and finished second by a neck in the following. Just in 2 years old, he already earned 4 times the price he was bought. But this was also his limit. In horse racing, losing is what's really normal.
Yeah, true.
Nakayama began to struggle like many other ordinary. However, Nobuko did not care about this at all. She didn't care if Nakayama would ever be great, didn't mind if he actually obeyed training. She simply found this horse so adorable. Even more, Nobuko thought this horse was able to understand her, so she would visit the stable frequently, feeding him and whispering to him. And Nakayama would wait at his door, expecting Nobuko to come. By racing standard, Nakayama was a fortunate horse. In this sport, everyone wants to win more, to become a legend and define an era. But he had someone who treated him like family. However, everything was about to point south.
Oh. No.
Nakayama was later beaten in the Sasuke show decisively, managed a good 4th place in the heavy ground of Derby, but after that, Nakayama was just bad. With one exceptional win, nearly every other races ended in double-digit finishes. Fans were confused. What happened to Nakayama Festa? How could a horse once be so decent drop off so drastically? But Nakayama had always been a volatile horse. And around this time, Nobuko Izumi stopped visiting him. After the long-waited win before Kikasho, Nakayama would pace anxiously in his stall, waiting for Nobuko to visit him for the victory. But
he's used to he's developed a habit and like knowing that she's coming, right? Like she visits him every single time.
She never showed up. Nakayama became more anxious.
Yeah, he's gonna be stressed.
Difficult. Has Nobuko forgotten him? Has she not loved him anymore? But meanwhile, Nobuko had been diagnosed with late-stage cancer.
Fuck, man.
Aware that her time was near, she chose to travel to her favorite country, France. Not long after, she passed away. Her father, now 83 years old, inherited all her property in grief, which included Nakayama Festa. The training team understood if Nakayama's situation continued, he might not be able to compete.
Yeah,
with the ownership
that makes sense.
They decided to inform Izumi Shinichi. And after knowing Nakayama would go rage because Nobuko wasn't seeing him, Izumi, who was still grieving for loss, was deeply moved. Please let him live happily, just as my daughter would have wanted. That day forward, he would bring other family members to Nakayama. They spoke to him, spent time with him, interacted with him the way Nobuko once had. Gradually, Nakayama, as if he understood something, began to calm down.
This is really getting to me, man. This is just, yeah.
Trainer Ninomiya later reflected that 2010 was the only year Nakayama truly accepted his training. On April 24th, the Metropolitan Stakes, Nakayama won convincingly. Shortly after, Nakayama was registered for the ARC.
Oh.
From any rational perspective, it was a gamble. How difficult is the ARC for Japan? Looking at the record past and future, finishing in double digits becomes normal. At the time, despite countless of the most elite were sent, only El Condor Pasa managed to finish within single digit. Deep Impact. Everyone who watched this race would think this horse was invincible, resulting in the most painful chapter in Japan.
Yeah, he third and then got DQ, right?
Racing. People began to say, if a horse like Deep Impact was
Nah, he was sick. He wasn't 100%. I feel like
not able to win.
If he was, look at that.
Then Japan will never.
If look, I am biased because I love Deep Impact, but if he was 100%, then I don't think he wouldn't have lost.
Never win the ARC. Indeed, Nakayama had just won convincingly, but this race was only
Yeah, it's an open race.
event. It was hard not to question this decision.
But the thing is, like, that's how you build off of it, right? That you build the confidence.
Why would you register him to the arc? This was indeed a...
Is it because like he mentioned that the old man's daughter loved France? That's why she went there before she passed, right? Is that the connection there?
a gamble. But to Nobuko, France was her favorite country. Before her passing, she had one simple wish: to see Nakayama stand on the turf of France.
Man, I'm going to tear up, man. I'm sorry. Holy shit.
For the promise of Nobuko, for his human mother who loved him more than anyone, Nakayama had to stand on Longchamp, regardless of having a result or not. In June 2010,
almost
Nakayama earned his place in the Takarazuka Kine. Before the race, much of the attention centered on the matchup between Buena Vista, the daughter of Special Week, and Earnestly, son of Grass Wonder, a matchup that evoked memories of the golden generation. Meanwhile, Stay Go's son Dream Journey also posed a threat if he was informed. For them, this was a half-year Grand Prix, but for Nakayama Festa, it was more than just that. Traditionally, the Takarazuka Kinen Trophy is presented by the members of the Takarazuka Review. In life, Nobuko was a devoted fan of the review, so much so that she had dyed her hair just for her admiration. So for Nobuko, Nakayama had to win this race.
All in.
Throughout the spring, the team skipped all graded races, focusing simply on Takarazuka Kine. June 27, 2010, as Buena Vista and Earnestly battled side by side, in a corner nobody cared about, Nakayama Festa earned the only G1 for Izumi family and the most important victory for Nobuko. After decades as a horse owner, Izumi Shinichi claimed his first G1 for her beloved daughter with a horse that belonged to her.
Dude, I did not know Dream Journey and Nakayama Festa got to race each other. Damn.
At the award
he
ceremony,
grinded them out.
Members of the Takarazuka Review presented flowers to the winner, thinking of his daughter, who had loved Takarazuka so dearly. Shinichi Izumi was standing in the winner's circle, holding his tears not as an owner, but as a...
Can I just see it? This guy's freaking out, isn't he? In that picture.
a father. After the race, the team announced their next goal that shocked the public.
The arc.
In the autumn of 2010, Trainer Ninomiya reassembled the same team member he had once taken to Europe. Together with Nakayama Festa,
bring the crew back together.
This time, Japan sent out another strong
one more
challenger,
job, Victor
Pisa, an elite Shadai-bred horse, proven classic performances. The legendary Take Yutaka in the saddle, the future Arima champion, Dubai World Cup winner. Few expected Nakayama Festa to outperform him, but Ninomiya gave the group a team name, Sumire, a reference to the song When the Violet Bloom, a symbolic song of the Takarazuka Review, Nobuko's favorite. Violet symbolizes modesty and sincerity. It blooms quietly, often in places people overlook. Its appearance is not particularly extravagant. Nakayama Festa is much the same. He had only been purchased for 10 million yen. He was never the most talked about horse. From the beginning, he attracted little attention, so he could only proceed step by step, resilient, persistent. And now, in the land his mother loved so dearly, that small, overlooked violet was about to bloom.
外からマリノス追ってくる大外からはサラヒラの追い込みサラヒラ間はユームザイそしてワークフォースが打ち中山フェスタワークフォース2頭が並んでいる外からサラヒラさあ中山フェスタがワークフォースが中山フェスタ2番手ワークフォースわずかに先頭ワークフォース先頭中山フェスタ
Dude, it was that. It's a neck. It's a neck. Oh.
ワークフォースが制した中山フェスタ頑張りました2番手
Dude, this is a damn. Fuck.
After that, Nakayama's story began to approach its conclusion. After the arc, he entered the Japan Cup as the second favorite, but the arc and Japan Cup is not a great double.
Oh.
Historically, Japanese horses coming straight from the arc.
Yeah. Plus, like, I have this bit in my mind that every horse that goes to the arc, when they come back, like, they leave a piece of themselves in Longchamp. They don't go back the same, right?
Rarely perform in JC, even though Nakayama secured a
It's kind of like what's happened to Forever Young, right? Like, he's amazing at Saudi Cup, but in the Dubai World Cup, like, he's just like short of it.
reasonable position. He failed to accelerate and finished 14. Afterward,
hey,
an issue with
it
his
is what it
foreleg
is.
led to skipping the Alimakine
Oh, he
and
got
entered
injured.
an extended period of rest. In September 2011, Nakayama once again traveled to France, but this time he was no longer the horse from last year.
Yeah,
On the soil that Nobuko loved so deeply.
I didn't know he went back.
Festa brought his career to a
Oh,
close.
wait,
From
what?
the promise of Taklaska to the journey to Paris, Nakayama Festa went on to have a journey beyond calculation.
Wow.
In Uma Musume, he's portrayed as a gambler, a strategist of all or nothing resolve. Yet on the chest of
Very
his
coin
seal,
flippy.
remind people of a promise from an ordinary horse to his beloved mother. A journey beyond life and death. A song the Taklaska review still sings again and again. When the violet bloom.
Wow. Shades of silence gather where your voice once lived. Damn, maybe it's so fucking good. Man, I am still kind of teary-eyed from that. That is insane. This is, oh man. This is shorter, which is understandable because this horse's story isn't that long. Right? But damn, it hits hard, man. It hits hard. I am like, and that connection, right, between like owner and horse is so clear, right? Because he started like just getting stressed when she wasn't coming anymore, and you know he didn't know, right? Like horses are smart, but you know maybe in an ethereal, preternatural, ethereal, right, sense, maybe she did visit him one more time, right, and maybe he saw. Again, I'm talking out of my ass, but it's so touching that the family, like, oh, you know, like she loved this horse. Let's pay attention to him, and you know, like, and he paid back the kindness, right? Holy fuck, that hits hard. I need to take a I need to take a break after this one. This is man, maybe holy damn. Guys, you need to watch this. I'm not watching this anymore because I don't want to cry, because I think I did a good job holding it in, but again, yeah, this is maybe's Nakayama Festa video. Next up is gonna be Orfever, I think. Oh, that's a long one. Anyway, I'll see you next one, guys.